92.9 megahertz. You're from Nana Frimpong Ziega. Menemo betra sisa kopim say no kro ebepemu. Honorable Namwale Amasa ewa ha former MP. Dade Kotopon or ha say wababeke senche. Awa Mohammed, a member of the communication directorate at the New Patriotic Party. And also so ebeba. You're from Nana Frimpong Ziega. And then some of the doors ye pa. Matters arising on the growing cost on the government to ban illegal mining in our forest water bodies. And also so and there on say Kessben matching. Yani yakofa buy ya kofa buy. Yani yakofa the galamsey expose the buyer. And ne ababe generate conversation about this country. Nani yabasa to asubiem. Edubeku ahodoɔ organizations, civil society groups ahodoɔ obia call for say yam banning illegal mining ene ehun keka ho GJ president so akasa what the subo kese dia about the president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo say what the presidency eto lie na mum na ho keka na kapese de banning galamsey no Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo emi say etetema kakra eno so no ye beka ho asem enche aka few days na chese ye kwa akoto aba roughly yemfa dey say aka 2 months near akoto aba say there's a tension in this country as far as that IPAC ne your register the akoto aba is concerned. And there will be an IPAC meeting and it's IPAC meeting BGD say and the be NDBBA Ora Jin Madam Jin Mensa and the abetu dwa say anko be person kasa IPAC meeting no ye be telecasting live na ko obi atimi ahwebie National Democratic Congress for a demand say register yenye forensic audit and also ye nim dia for be kasa ade afa ho on and on and the matters arising. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and President Mahama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and President Mahama on my hit road will be a campaign send ye beya ye beto aba ediamano on the 7th debia me come say election one ashase no it is official election no enshase and let's say ubeyi na onti elections ase okay mama catch you say meja for bet na say na mama can for 22 bets for Mfabang 22 bets open bet papa pie 22 bet 22 bet akofare buy 22 bet mu ni na ken kon bet mu Ronaldo bet mu Lionel Messi 22 bet almost say o maka om hu biem o the Euro 2024 goals madness e dia ba na Euro 2024 goal madness jackpot no obo dia ba no obo kire say new one ko ma introduce nini na ne say each goal bia obesco bia no each goal bia na ye be hye bia no ye be multiply no by 300 near the old jackpot no previous jackpot no e the ababa be ka ho enti we the pedipa 22 pe and ye de 1 billion titiskano 1 billion and then sika na 100,000 and ye spread amani part 22 enti the we nya bet no a ukotwa ni yes yo ye de 20,000 ato so nipa 200 mo kwacha 20,000 and nipa 50 nipa 100 ye de 20,000 ato so monko ni spread na monko twa na muni debi ubetwa wuntimi nida na nipa kuma bi edi no mafa we de tesa we do the 1 billion which is 100,000 it nipa 22 etu so betimi abekasa 22 lucky winners no etifa hujim na kwatwa 22 bet Euro 2024 goes madness. Participate, na like your comment, na share 22 bets for pin post with your Momo details and 22 bet ID and use the hashtag 22 bet ways pace. Okay, participate now. Ne disi kafa gu bottom 22 bet there. Omo na abebie kwa omo na abekire kwan ye fa so a bet ye twa no a ebema ho ha ye disa when no be a 22 bet 22 bet or say bet to play bet to win sa enetie okay ye guso honorable Namwale abeka yensa meto aso but what na se ache mamini kama na kwa ba na mensa meto aso honorable akwaba Honorable Akwaba.
Patrome Joso.
Honorable dear, me no kasana. I said the way I describe when I asked me same photograph me no be share the same microphone. Yes, sir, yeah. Me reverend pa because of my lecturer. Because of my lecturer, Honorable Namwale Amasa. Or you're very disciplined, straightforward person, very eloquent. Ubia person or to say no. Or by your school, your class, ubia pen the lectures, ubia pen. If do Namwale lectures, ubia unfair niagro. Because the way obekasan obetiase. On say or your discipline apart from that, no, or clarity. Or kasan shen or be direct it what ya say. Say, baby, I salute you, baby, but you know, unya penina. Honorable Mema Akwaba Bimna, NDC to say.
Oh, NDC dear, you're prepared to take over the governance of this country. Say, bear, never saying your BCC, you know. Now almost a bokron, so baby, Mr. Mra, and no bed, ABD.
Oh,
definitely.
Oh, are you sure?
You can see all sort of. Nema why ye be I can't was be pre unim
ability.
Oh, I saw the PDS in your chrono. Nema be pre on my ya say look, we will investigate all those things. We manifesto them. Niaka say be investigate those found culpable face the law because on mine no political party unkofo wo on mine who do. And no join political parties.
Yes.
Say, omo ba, omo do omo ideas, do my ideology no. Omo be govern country no. Without making sure, without expecting anything to come from the country, apart from the goodies the country will give to you. That's why it is to Article 71. Oh, nti uba be sum o man say ba o man no udi o man ba ko dum pempen su bia e chiriba benya ho faso. Now, yamfa on my yenti political party, and fanko for on my bed your man abro, and making sure say, Meji Eurobond, Meji bond, sir, because me political, me company, I edit a bank, benya percentage. Wow, bond na kakojiri kapono issue of our beji percentage, and I say, one negotiated that I don't know. You should have your procurement. As who win the procurement too. Assess the bond there. But we don't know one we say company data bank. Sky G on percentage room.
Wow.
Why do we do that as a country? Any data bank when their company financial company or Ghana and see there are other finance companies.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, you should have given something so that the money will spread.
Yes.
Says can spread there and on my year. Says can be about so I mean to me but there's a bit soon for so. Eba wa oma beto ade na dwedie ekọ so ese kuma ashantereji omu de dwedie na o madwuma na so ma sikari bia nso me so na mankoto ade ni bi wo asantino ho a na se manko kuma sankoto ade ebe na omu so omu kono be ko yi
yes it's true
na wo divert ni nyina kogu achimabu akwanko a ade look go to Chebi Wi-Fi Chebi, go to Chebi. They have never commissioned any project in Chebi. But Nyema Hormono, Nyema Abaya Hormono. Because that's the most advanced town in West Africa.
Oh, I see. Just with Chebi now Wi-Fi.
Me see Wi-Fi free or Chebi.
Hey,
go there.
Wow.
Esie. Ka esie kapo be ofekeke. Minka say eyeboni. Why didn't you commission it?
Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. And time Chebi ekroni na.
Oh, ko Chebi who they call free Wi-Fi or one country. Go there.
Is it go school for opening?
Because school for opening.
You call all students union association. I used to say what I call.
Oh, me online.
Online. Yeah. Platforms. WhatsApp groups. Wow. Wi-Fi.
The best library, private library in West Africa.
Wow.
You go there. Wow. Monko Chebi. Na monko here. Wow. Enti we say esie titi esie no ya tutu bi nia modernize no. Obia ye debusu ya de ntu ko esie no to say yes. Aso we bruchiri. Enye bone. Minka say boni.
Me kai say mrebi. Honorable Asie Edwin Ketia.
Minka say a crime.
Me kai say mrebi. Honorable Asie Edwin Ketia. And you should be by far okay. Kwasia Binti. It Kwasia Binti quote in quote. Kwasia Binti issue ne buy no. Na me kai say wo grantee interview somewhere. Na omu bisa ne say general yeso wasi fie bi wo krom. Na sa fie na wasi ne bia na wusi no kumase no. Na de wasi no krom na efe pa yese so pa na general okonya sika wa hene ne no say no ne kwa misi faka no say you chairman general me political party me general secretary edema a political party like National Democratic Congress, such a big political party I wini abape na se me general secretary ma DMP pen na se man timi ankosi down mi kuro mu antimi ko mu dua makakadru etu obi so bebisa se President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni kuro mu no enti se wan siesie ho ama obi ahuni se na president bi free ha enti ha dwene
Atamis unim ni kuro JJ Rollins unim ni kuro
otuam minimum tom
unim JJ Rollins kuro
Pevi hohoi Ketu South
Keta
Keta ya
unim Kwame Nkrumah kuro
Engrovo
Kwame Nkrumah
Engrovo
K Buzia so unim kuro Professor K Buzia Dr. K Buzia
wenchi
so unim ni kuro
yo
Colonel Ike Champon
okay
Colonel Ike Champon
baba many citizen ato dazi entwetwe komo na mensamra honorable na moleso all right honorable sorry citizen ato dazi general secretary the GCPP a Great Consolidated People's Party na IPAC meeting baba so yemusa no general akwaba
Mawati
na bibia bokode
Yamenadum na anepe mamemfa akwenya dumi fenchia weche fumpempem na shofa worship na mati honorable na mwale ni voice wo michia papa
ocha honorable na mwale
ai michia
okay all right
nini na wejezi krum
Jidi Chrome.
Na yako Church of Christ.
Oh, muni odin na kwa Church of Christ. I see. All right, quickly tell us your expectation the next IPAC meeting. Eya kwa SSA IPAC meeting we say. Ya IPAC meeting but say we no look different. Eya kofa attention there about this country. Ufi said there na eya kofa. Eya mas this IPAC meeting for example eya kofa attention there about.
Oh, Ziega, I think that some of us, it is important that you have tension be over. You have them tension about before. So Sunday, Oman Ghana, you have man cry. So, but you know, man be a my book. Into be all the tension, Baban. It is important that we need to bring it down. But on the first time, leading up to 2020 election, when the electoral commission, led by Madam Jane Mensah, proposed there was a new voter register. You realize that there was also tensions. We did a similar IPAC meeting. I will open up a Coconut Grove Hotel. Your friend, the eminent panel of the electoral commission, which was led by a Painful Kukudama, for Asofo, the political parties, the Kukudama, were by meeting. At the end of the day, DBRJ, this meeting is important because stakeholders, I mean a huge stakeholder like the NDC, has raised issues of some things that they feel they're on what the voter register knows. And the voter register is a very important thing. Every election, I mean, say if your voter register is not a credible one, then obviously the results of the election will also not be credible. Once they've raised serious issues, it is important. And I have been crying for long, all this while, and I'm happy that the electoral commission has accepted to have this meeting because you see, it's not just about NDC. voter register no yeah ndc fo voter no koto aba Ziega what way koto aba is the same register. So even you should also be concerned about it.
Yeah.
It's why they are concerned. So it shouldn't be between EC and NDC. It should be with all stakeholders. And I'm happy the media is involved in this. It's been called to be part of this. Because like I'm saying, everybody should be interested in the register and the sanctity of it. Mobaya, say Batua, area Ari, Idin Kunima, Idi second. No BBI, I find. There is the need to bring people on board, to be inclusive. And I think the EC have done well. I think for me, I'm happy that they've organized this IPAC meeting in a way and manner. And what they've said, and I hope it's what will happen. They are doing it at Alisa Hotel, opening it up so that there are more people that can come in. Just so that Obia Ben wants us at the end of the day, before there, in the meeting, will bring a finality to most of the things that are being agitated. Now, we should send the right signals to our people. But it is important that we send the right signals to our people to ensure that at the end of the day, now say if I get the GCP winner, the 2 million we don't want a situation there. At the end of the day, a winner comes out and then there is turmoil in this country. That is not what anybody wishes.
Okay.
You see, we are calling on the EC that today, let them be fair in their discussions or whatever that they are going to do. All of us as stakeholders, we are going to present our issues. And I hope at the end of the day, Ghana will win.
Now, citizen catch NDC for stand. This voter register, I'm more calling for the forensic audit. Catch the GC people must stand and say, do you also calling for the forensic audit? Now, more calling for forensic auditor. And here, move free to and routine say, yeah, audited the register.
No, I think our first call was something, a medium like this that is going to happen. Because you see, I always have the view there. You don't do a forensic audit of a provisional register. A provisional register, no. It is supposed for us to look at the issues for it to be corrected. You can do a forensic audit on a certified register. That is the final register. That one, maybe there are issues that you want to do a forensic audit on it. However, the only point I agree there, probably there is some form of audit or some form of interrogation on this, is that we have the understanding that there will be bottom-line transfers unless the person is given authorization from the head office of the Electoral Commission. So when an issue comes out, there, an officer of the Electoral Commission at the district level can sit at the confines of their office. And this story is not by me, it's coming from the EC itself, to be able to do transfers. Then I will raise the question of the IT protocols that allowed the person to do that. Because it means that even a day before election or any other time, somebody can do transfers. So first, I would be interested to interrogate to know whether there anybody can do that at their whims and caprices, or what are the IT protocols in place. Those are the kind of questions I would want to get. And you see, we need to define what a forensic audit is.
Okay.
Now, and that is what one of the things I'm going to raise. When we say forensic audit, what are we looking at? Because I think the term, but it's not any them. It is just an interrogation of certain processes so that you can come to a conclusion that something untoward has been done or not. You see, for me, where I agree is that if transfers have gone on illegally and Susampa, then let us understand what the IT protocols were and how did somebody break through. Maybe I'm more confident there. Obiara to break through those protocols again. I think that is the assurance every Ghanaian and every stakeholder like me and the GCPP is interested in.
All right. Now, Matisse and Kofobi din komobi or baby, especially some of the political parties I don't want to mention, and they are saying that the EC is doing that because they suspect, say, immediately they open up for the forensic audit, which the EC thinks that there shouldn't be any forensic audit because there's nothing wrong with the register. But in Kofi almost say the moment we try this forensic audit, it will open up for people to hack our system. And during the election, they can create a problem. Transmitting of the results can create a problem, and announcing the results also can create the problem. What meaning? So what is awesome? What is awesome now? Now what ya? Unte ya? I think I may catch you. So what is so? Suddenly, are you real? A bit me see.
You see, there is when it comes to elections, Ziega, there are so many things that can be said and done. So many things.
Yeah.
Sure. I have used this analogy before, and I'm the master in my camp baby that, and some people were not happy with it. But I will say it again. Marshall, I was elected as the electoral officer for an elections at my church. After all, at the end of the day, some people felt that election has been rigged.
Wow.
So my issue is that elections are something that we should be very careful with because there is a lot of mistrust. It is mistrust. Everything else that has gone on is right. And that is why in here normally the posture of government is always like whatever it is doing is right. Opposition is always saying whatever it is doing is wrong. And we need to cure that mischief once and for all. If not, Ochinana the tables turn. The other party will have a different posture. And in some American day, it will be the same songs turn around. I remember doing there. It's a forensic I don't people to hack the systems. It depends on the definition of what forensic audit is and what exactly is going to be done. If only it will even happen. The other thing is that if you open yourself up to talk about those who are responsible for the different IT protocols, then it means that so people authorization or so she becomes a target. So then you've opened yourself up for a lot of things to be done. So I think that we need to weigh some of these things and decide on a position that will protect the integrity of our register. Very important. For me, I'm looking at what are the modalities I am able to claim. Which form of auditor, transparency, credibility. Now, at the end of the day, the results of the election will be accepted.
So you don't believe that you open for audit no? Because the company that will be auditing the electoral commission, I said the voter register, no, they also have the access. So you don't believe that some people can hack the system, right?
No, because you are not going to go into the data unit of the EC.
Okay. Now,
for American, my understanding is they've given us a data of the register.
Okay.
So if anything, it should be that. But I won't subscribe that the whole data unit of the EC, we should bring other people to go into it. And who will bring them? You see, in this question, at the end of the day, another question we should ask is, who employs that independent body to do the audit? We decided to set up our electoral commission as an independent body, yet we gave the authority to a president to appoint the chairs. So sometimes in an effort to cure one thing, you end up opening another wound. So that's why I'm saying we should be careful, and I don't want to be the one to decide. I think that the meeting we will discuss the modalities in which whatever form of audits that need be will be done. I think that it will be crucial.
All right, citizen. Menu will be but quickly. Let hit this one before you leave. I remember vividly in 2012. AFAG, for a demonstration, the newly created constituencies 2012 EC and a created the car home Now the AFAC for you say they wouldn't allow the EC to do that. So there was a massive demonstration in this country. And they were also calling say the EC was violating the Article 55 of the Ghana Constitution. But at the end of the day, the EC went ahead to create new constituencies and build up to 2016 election, which is that was 2015. Let My Vote Count Alliance for a demonstration, and they were calling the EC, said the EC no compiling new register. Who did the IPAC meeting? Some of the political parties are now time no more critical to the EC, said that there should be a new register because the register at that time no was like an ECOWAS register. You Cote d'Ivoire, Togo for some part of Burkina Faso for the and all that. We also saw 2020 election. NDC also hit road by way of demonstrating against the register near the Kotuaba na EC say obey new register. Ama no so no hit the rock EC for na pemwa. It's like the precedent that I'm giving to you. All the three precedents are mediama onini nano. And yadia is no heeded to the yefene say that corner. Mami Musa, what will be the next step of GCPP since you support the ideas and your forensic audit? So today, Samuko the IPAC meeting, they say is the catcher and said there wouldn't be any forensic audit. And Nadia, Ombe Koto to the NDC and the GCPP pressure. What will be the next step?
No, Ziga, I don't think Nankomaya Abui, GCPP is calling for a forensic audit. I am saying that GCPP supports a call for an interrogation and understanding of the IT protocols or allow somebody to do a transfer at the district level.
Okay.
If that is being explained by as a forensic audit, then fine. Because for me, like I'm saying, I need to be clear on the exact forensic audit the NDC is calling for. But we support the fact that if we have been told earlier that it's not possible for any officer of the Electoral Commission to obey transfers without authorization from head office. Next year, there's some has happened that we will want to understand under what circumstance that happened.
Okay.
That is our position.
All right. And
in terms of whether there will be a forensic audit or not, for me, I think I wouldn't take an entrenched position. And based on the meeting that will happen today, these people will take a decision as what the next step should be.
All right, citizen, and then they said that may catch and say, Mutufan court, Mama, my really. You cannot go to IPAC and tell the EC say, I didn't acquire voter transfer, EC premises, because we told you guys to take it to court because it was unconstitutional. Even when we read the EC, Act no 1993 now. Now, and yes, we told you guys to take it to court because they were violating some of the sections in the the EC Act and of course the Constitution. But you sat down and said, okay, thank you very much. That was citizen okay, citizen Atodazi and I'm what saying and General Secretary the Great Consolidated People's Party. Honorable Ni Amwal Amasana Amwale, former NP Dade Kotopon Wabeke and Siamana Kwabadada and Awa Mohammed as a public relations officer at the YEA, member of the National Communication Team at the New Patriotic Party and Chemeba Musuna Bayport fixed deposit is here. Almost a country say open financial institutional or may credible pa Ghana hadie. Would mean sign Bayport to home and Kwankofa ubia Bayport the whole day who or say bra na ye be found who so ever join your friend say your fixed deposit a year cost one was say ubet me at the 5,000 Ghana cedis at the ababa betwase na fixed deposit a hodo when ye fixed deposit ukoya na eche ukwa je umfa so na akofa asem de aba etibi chem bi 10 ansa na ma bi ho entesa Bayport there yedi ehunu nipa ye bema you earn attractive interest on your money and after so you assure full payment of interest and principal and the flexible option for 3 months offer ye bema bi and a 6 months offer and a 1 year offer so ye bema bi Bayport the whole friend number we see here 0245153283 0245153283 05153 and 026 7922 026 300 7922. Bayport, your future now. Bayport, the whole. Okay, Amagana rice, me control say, and then you open a dear mu piano, a Amagana rice. Amagana rice, a mu Ronaldo, a mu Lionel Messi, a mu Hurricane, a mu Bayern Munich. Amagana rice, Vinicius Junior. Amagana rice, a rice Ghana. What some control say, and now dear mu piano, a Amagana rice say. Oya ton se oye the fear edie say ya watch say jollof rice, fried rice, plain rice, anwamo say ya emutu rice water ya Amagana rice. Amagana rice Ghana ha ya ne aduano ene pese wa Ghana ha ne asone so Ghana ha ene ya package no Ghana ha tu dini na no na saw ya re ye fa bibia fram ye fa fram no na de aba ene anim de de fa fram a ebedi ewuo Amagana rice de wo dini na no na saw ya re a boost immune system no. Now udi mo na ye ode no no sa de sika so ehwo botom. Amagana rice is bra. Beje mu no bi kokoton fa sika kuma bi bra ya so ye beje de ato ho. Ye ba ma mu no bi akwa koton 2 weeks pepesa fa bra beje foforo na efa empaso no. We eyasmede one district one factory. Na Amagana rice enam se na mo no ensoto ba bia be ko bia Ghana. Edwa bia so ye Amagana rice nti ensoto 2 weeks so and asan amwasa akwaje foforo and 2 days 3 days 4 days acha 5 days na asan akwaje foforo na Ghana ntimi nya aduma baako osi ya aduma mienu fa hojim na deso koye bi fa ka aduma ho ye na asini a ukoje bi guo awia so a na watum na akwa aduma oye afitani abetimi aye bi na gugu ho no sa ne sa no bia ye no na usika e dosopo Amagana rice a rice Ghana afenso uyo bia ope baby do sika wura aye investment a oso betimi di aba be wura Amagana rice adwuma num ye beje ne ye no aye adwuma na emfaso de ba ye no ache friend number we sisi a 0537 029 464 0537 029 464 and 020 7676197 020 7676197 Amagana rice a rice Ghana wasem control say ene ukwa Santia Fijasi a obi a wo kunani mo ye akunafo no ene na eba na wie ye obi anko Jankoma lodge na kona kwaje omo wochecha mu free ene ye the last day o hwecha kwaya ye La Paz adjacent the Ecobank building no ana say La Paz police station dodo na afa no container police station no ho ena obehunu ye Amagana rice a rice Ghana the whole. Okay, thank you very much. Said the kaka you know. My budget for no ababet nasi. Our mama akwaba. Yeah. Na bibia boko de.
Oh, nyame adom. Na won say.
Nyakopa da ro ba bibia boko. Bu microphone no cost room. Let me say very good. Yeah, catch just a 30 seconds. The happenings the MPP.
Yo, me da say maminchia ya TF4 ne ya hwefo nyina na menkasa me da say pa for this opportunity. O say Jankoma lodge o mo che yo.
E mo no bi o ni mo.
O say enra no feel fi just by.
Oh yeah, I see.
Say me crew no so.
Pa me no fi so fi just eh. Mo hard pene pa. Mo time na mo kobo. Mo koto aba mo kobo mo chairman bi no. Odiri mi ka bi meboa.
Regional chairman, NDC that time, regional chairman.
Say now come.
Ojanim Pabo.
Oh now you engineer sadem.
Ojanim Pabo yakuse for hotel.
Oh now yes sadem. Because that time by so our Mohammed yes sadem. Na catch just 30 seconds near court discussions.
Ade ba kwa home ne say Adenta constituency. Only say a swing constituency. But this time around yedi oba eneko cozy akusua manu edwuma waye within Adenta for the last 7-8 years edoso pa. She has lived there all her life and wabo edwuma enekra waye parliamentary candidate krade before say the drip machine beba no kra no na wasoso fansa o ye akwan kama a oboa ama bibia timi akoso nti for the first time Adenta for benya a female parliamentary candidate inshallah nti Adenta baby a obi anu se o Adenta munyina muntu abano number 1 emfama Dr. Baomia number 1 emfama akusua manum that is cozy let us mean no say youth employment agency when we say jobs careers and skills fair international conference center any Independence Square anopay opa obetimi abefa hokra hu emmabunu makomako 3,346 ewo home prempre ebi isua satellite send you see satellite ebi isua soap making ebi isua makeup
camera
CCTV installation any sa drone technology akwan ya utimi fa so a fly drone in eke eye open ya anya registration aye no online no ya kan say Ghana ni babunu a opa adwuma aye bia no omra ho ya fa emabunu makomako 200 I do omako STC drivers training school omo your friends train omo we on be license
STC na is na way
omo driving school no ho omo na train omo drivers any institutions so timi a contractor omo ma train drivers.
That you have enough buses to contain to employ such a number.
We are not employing. The American say
so you are giving them a training.
We are giving them training.
So that after the training, what will be the next
after
step?
the training? No, nipa no kuta ninsana juma or your driver ni akuta license. Obetima chu obi car, obetima chu car bia. Yakura ni guso ye enkita hu de minim sa wo hu why branded taxis na wo kurum na electric vehicles. Dr. Bawamia can say or buy electronic vehicles. No, obi a call. Say skills program no ewo techimai e conveyli casin makomako 10 ewo ho electric taxis nkete nti men kase ye wia de omba ye de bema omo de but we de ye kire omo nsan adwuma omo wia ombenya adwuma ye omo amusua soap making kaya ifo nko ano hu say ho no ye between Koleklote and odododudu nti kaya ifo na omo sa marketing na ya fama akomako 600 emprempre omo ho obi bia oba ho bia wo sua bibia no yama no lunch ewia ebama na aduane ebidi wache allergies wache ewo ho ashta check ewo ho kenke eni banku ni nyina ewo ho a ewia bia nipa 3,000
also mo no
Independence Square.
Yeah, Mr. Suppose make catch say baba be DB. All right, thank you very much.
We are lunch, free lunch.
Yeah, Mr. Suppose say package BC or yeah, baba.
Yes,
baba be be near baba engineer.
Exactly.
Me baba be training be honestly speaking. I need that training honestly speaking. But M1 say one card that they cut upon which is also a swing, somehow swing. It's not all that swing. But somehow swing because the way I know my it's more we need that. Yes.
But
I mean, I say, honorable, so no so be bohonidin because what you say there. Honorable, all right, you can pack.
Over a crant, me can't dentan, we nimsa dentan ye be winning.
Honorable, yes, chassis, IPAC. They are calling for forensic audit, National Democratic Congress, but many GCPP didn't come on, General Secretary didn't say they are not calling for it, but they support the idea, say the Bayan Kofa chaos and Fambra this country. Tell us, why do you think that the NDC stand a DNA Mohuna and you think that we need a forensic audit at this crucial moment?
Yo, Metasi. Francis Esiam, why parliamentary candidate Adenta on the ticket of first female parliamentary candidate Adenta, Francis Esiam. Why be that? Ulusu Poto. Government if I say Dr. Baumeso the electronic cars beba Ghana electric cars beba Ghana you see something that is bound to happen. UK EU by 2028 don't be all fuel powered vehicles from their system into BIA eco electronic into Baumeso deba. That's why I'm this VW assembly plant back and I'm saying, look at these people. They are not thinking. These people are moving no year or assembly plant no year. Or move no bear waste or mono. I don't know back and say, physical for after 2028, those things will be useless. Part of my year go on for the next 20 years now. Omu no bear no, and no bremo.
But I'm told it is convertible. Obetimi are converted. Some of the cars, manufacturing companies,
they are removing.
Yes, converted.
They are removing their assembly plant, the obsolete assembly plant, and fixing them in Africa. And Ghana is number one recipient of those things. Well, I mean, call
the IPAC
in September. So hwɛ nsɛm nyinaa ɛbɛ nyinaa yɛ voters register saa voter register nsɛm nyinaa no nenti a ayɛ issue ɛnɛ ɛyɛ saa NIA papa no professor efense professor bi no or NIA chief executive
NIA professor Atefua he is the cause of all these things. Oh, you see, se nka hwɛ mu pa nka Atefua yɛ n'adwuma yia a Ghana ni bia nyane national ID card ka voter register nsɛm ka enya de bia ebe we. So what is the connection?
And I make sure say people were registering here and there, vouching here and there, what I'm saying, because if the NIA have been the sole identity to register, consensus will say Emma. But the man deliberately stifle the areas that he presumed to be NDC stronghold.
Wow.
Oh, Ashanti in the Ghana card so easy. Easy na Ghana card so easy. Great Accra, no fasi, and pay 2096 2019.
Onyane card.
And do a couple koi wenya.
Baba,
you see,
Ashanti regime in conform no munyoma.
Oh, it's not true.
Me papa crasi no onyane card.
Mami
a debate 2 years and sana all fight here. You may fight your man away.
The percentage of people recipient of
in
card
Ashanti region
is so big.
Okay.
And it's a Atefua and Juma year, not of full say. Who's call parliament? No, catch parliament say, oh, your man is called by your man is council on ye. Say, man is called by your man is council to me ye. Why? Okay, si no. Who's a GCP pano e kasano? Okay, say, oh, my friend NIA for more of a sick card. Nisan Karo, yes, on Concutia, Uncle empty on Uncutia 400 and something cities into all by this card on me ho. Or do we say, or by this kind of one who call emptied, sir, prestige horrible. NIA prestige or non concord Nicard hormone. Aquala Ketua 21 years. Uncle, we say, prestige. Non conji ni card one more. Or size cano. From Nini. This is the form. Take it.
Need the IRA and
form.
I am now extra.
Oh, my friend, read.
There's no way you'll be giving
read
extra.
The extract. Read the extract. Read the extract. Read it loud. Wow. Enti nyame kan say NIA for mo man me offer in the Ghana card no. Since 2019. Mo man in the Ghana card no. You see a call IPAC. The word is forensic audit. Who's a GCP answer? What is forensic audit? And your auditor, so tell Ghanaians what you read when you get your 10. Awa, ya catch a Ghana for now, kind when you get your 10. Propaganda in your Juma, what is forensic audit? A young Crawford said they want a third party to come to the EC and go through their data. No. It is only the data of the voters register. And no crap, no. It's just like you give them the soft copies. And then we will sit down as stakeholders and then go through.
Yes.
Why you transfer at the ballad at the Kotopon? What about at the Kotopon? For where those people were before bringing them to the Kotopon? One farm who.
Go ahead.
Messi, why a transfer? The about at the Kotopon. In Crawford, a transfer free. Want to be answered. Wow. Pussy got a bassy. Yes, catch and say the rates are no a robust. Obedient to him. So, a ban say, and a district officer. Oh, Pussy got and at the Upper West, one of these border town or baby Hormuso. Mamu to me, a town office, district office, a transfer. When a man the password no, and a pass key no.
A fan out, Pussy. Oh, I see.
When a man the pass key no, out or do remo, a transfer no. When a demand no. Pass key no, the commissioners no. Now commissioners, you only MP before. Mensa, MPP. I would say he's a member, but he's a sympathizer. We know party, we have sympathizers, we have members. One I'm channel. And we have members, we have sympathizers. Right? She's a sympathizer. No could MPP ni.
Yes.
Somebody who told me I went to his house to go and do campaign. Yeah, near Namiensa. Okaja said he doesn't need Ghana. Jimenez's husband. Oh, that they go to pon.
Wow.
Oh yeah, MPP ni. We walk up on a president for friend on any Kasano. Oh, that effrontery. Oh, Johnny Numia that day. Bossman. Oh yeah, MPP ni.
How do you determine somebody who is an MPP person? Ne kasa mu ana say onu say card-bearing member.
Oh, see, a card-bearing member. How do you become a patron? How do you become a patron without being a card-bearing member?
Oh, I see. Or a patron.
Oh, no, a patron.
Oh, okay. That's fine. It's established.
Yeah.
Honorable Namwale say, Madam Jean Mensa, Nikunu a patron.
No, I'm talking of Bossman.
Okay. Honorable Namwale ne can was say, Dr. Francis Bossman or your patron the new patriotic party. Okay.
Now, some people say, this your mom. But I could say, NDC is a danger to democracy. It's not dribble. Anything that you do to decimate NDC is what you do. Obey your crowd by a go NDC no. And only thing to feel say democracy MPP phone kwa general democracy. And say ultimately go NDC then democracy will thrive. With all the ideologies and ideas and all the agreement for the MPP, will thrive. And he thinks, no, I don't fault him. Or do not general. Okay. Thinking this is a danger to democracy. A quite be fast to do befa. MPP for I'm very good for their IT we say no. Minyan TSA MCs ministers na yema on quota from formula. Now you recruit them. And the IT department, it's full of MPP people. Time I did commission Mako Elkono, NDC complain, actual command an institution, Council of State for advising the president. No, only more Council of State for the buy. Almost active to say Public Service Commission. And the Council of State constitution guys say good. Never Public Service Commission for Koshon. Because obviously, say it will be bad. We say almost share the qualification of that person and they advise the president. Yeah. Just like Public Service Commission.
Yeah.
Wow. Am I the non-MPP communicators?
Yes.
I question is your more. So are they not creating doubt in our minds?
Yeah.
So time I complaining about voter register no. Papa na your friend no director of operation no.
Yeah.
Director
of operation Srebo Kweku.
David Bakuno. Nkranino no ye. Tete. Kan so anya no kure. Na wi ase no. Anya no kure o. Na wi ase no. Or accept to say, oh yeah, there are some we say bi onti mon famra na yenye we say. Yenye corrections. Na mo ehunu mon famra na yenye corrections. Say A B C D E. Na me hu A and B a. Me hu B D E and F na.
Correction.
Until we all sit down and do forensic auditing, you know, then we see D, E, F, and G. Now A be the wow, and we want to say, oh, be the A be aba. Oh, I change from D, E, and F. D, E, F, so it be B2. Yet be B2 because who we say now, yeah. So they don't want to open up.
Yes.
They don't want to open up because. And yet about hacking, they don't want to open up because they don't say if they open up, katasisheni prayer war register no obiabe hu enti ayo nim guase se ombe we si enti obesi fa we se bra na yehwe enti se me de ba na ne wo mu no sa me hu no so ene se na enden. That's why there's the need for us to have a forensic auditing.
Okay. Honorable Namwale Amasa, former member of parliament, Edema Dade Kotopo, deputy agric minister former. And I'm what to say, Wakasa, and no Wakan Sembi, which is established. Was say, Dr. Francis Bossman, a patron at the new patriotic party, and we are one. Was asking Madame Jean Mensa, Nukunu, a new patriotic party.
And the best I say MPP sympathizer.
Okay, and okay. Say no say the East has something to hide. And you know mum pese omo be me aye forensic audit because omo say omo ye pe omo ni begua say oh my memory house now quickly tell us during the voter limited registration. Are you with me?
Yeah.
During the limited registration, the EC, the second day, the EC publication, the number of people that have registered at that time. Ushana and tally with the NDC for them. So Dr. Manebuama raised the first conflict against it. But the EC argued with Dr. Manebuama, say, oh, and you know, almost DNA accurate. It's a correct number. Until say later on the EC came to say okay, they made a mistake and they apologized. It means that Dr. Manebuama was right. Okay. Another one was the BVD machine. The BVD machine, they wrote to the EC that they have the information, say BVD machine Ira. The EC said no, Ira. But later on they came back to tell us that it is not only the laptops and Ira, but the BVD machine as also Ira may be copied in Zawam Suhum and my question California. Based on this, say today, say NDC forecast they are calling for forensic auditor. Don't they have a ground to call for forensic audit?
Nana Medasi, just maminya some few corrections we answer na mabaya no so but enya no kre say EC kra e kan say enya no kre the omanebo amabekan no omo ka say a typo error the third day of the registration.
So the typo error could be deliberate. So in court, we don't use that. You did something and somebody said that look, what you have done is wrong. So you should have gone back and cross-check before you answer the person. But you hurriedly answer the person.
They didn't answer the person.
Oh, I'm saying that.
They didn't answer him.
Oh.
Nana.
There was an argument.
Face fact. There was no argument on that.
Oh my goodness.
On that, there was no argument.
Oh, I'm saying that.
Prove it.
The EC said that.
Okay. There was no argument.
As the program progresses, I'll tell you something. You go ahead.
You see that in the history of this country, say yeah, limited registration, na EC ma update say and yes, yeah 10 or China 20. This is a novel. A novelty. Yeah, first day registration. Omo catch Ghana for say ya register nipa say. Second day, almost say ya register say into kabo mo say. Third day, almost say ya register nipa say o kabo mo say. And omo ye mistake ho. And omo aka say typo error. And omo sandi by. And this pointed out and we say no correct. Say uka 3 days ni bom ye kura ya numbers no kabo mo ensisu endru sa nipa na otena ho na o use excel sheet no and a year mistake. That was what they said. On biometric yes and no they denied and no ubeka there was an argument there. But apart from that, in terms of ABR numbers now they ban ade no kra no provisional numbers ene ya we Ashanti region ya dudu say wa ha ya dudu say wa ha in Ghana for we na ya and o makeka bo mu amode ye. But that is one. Two is that Honorable Namwale say NIA and who blame NIA for the debacle we find ourselves today. And you know, say NDC ni kurakasam. Yes, starting registration. NDC and the secular council will be and participating in the registration exercise. When NIA omo mass registration, I say don't get the secular echo. Say NDC ni be anko Ghana card ni bi. So who blame on say when Timi and capture Ghana for do ni nyina. When in the first place, omudi aiba media houses say munya announcement mine say yeah mass registration be am pumbra bonten embe no. The NDC brought in a circular that time as general secretary. And by say mo be an register. NDC ni be am register Ghana card. Later no register Ghana card no be chere say no register Ghana card. Asa no first start am register. So you were the problem. And the mass registration couldn't capture a lot of the people, including your friends. Your friends.
But tell me what's already registered.
Nephew.
She registered.
Maybe. Say, what I would say, you know, Makoma Komeboa. Oh, Kasana Nami.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, so Sana Muye, that is one. Two is that Ghana card. You can't say the Ghana card ebe ye elections. Uko parliament kasa mo mpene. Oba parliament beka say nipa kakra aka no. Wanya 18 million Ghanaians on the roll. Kakra na aka no. Aka say ba maniska na wa cards no. Oye wia eno nko a ebetimi dia registration. NDC said no, ebe disenfranchised Nkrofo because ebetimi aba say nyo bia na benya. So enade you are blaming him for that. Again, Osha CI 91 as amended CI 126 now. Say a provided for continuous registration exercise. Udi etiananka wako district officer. The NDC is against it. You came out to say that no, we shouldn't implement it. You per se you per se don't call out continuous registration we kasa we be any ho. And now be frame from Kotobabi. E catch me say neba at the 18 years. Na opesa anka neba no ebe register na watu aba. Me say enye because yaye limited no yaye wi say afi na akwala na nya 18 opesa akwala no etuma Dr. Baomi akwala no ne na me campaign but oni ID card nti e kwa be na ebitima fa so nya ID card for the person yentimi anya. So and no say omoka say omuntimi nye. Again on the transfer you see NDC omunim say omo lose elections no. Into losing the elections no omo lose ye no omo hu de omo nyenti e was say omo prepare the minds of their supporters prepare the minds of Ghanaians say Dr. Baomi wini a no man can say ya wi a omo mention South MP na parliamentary candidate ye de na o
bafo
NDC for the nama omo say ya illegal transfers no ye illegal transfer ko ni constituency nipa 1000 wanye dede anye press conference
the NDC parliamentary
MPP parliamentary candidate nana ba fo wa o hwe wo mo register no mensia South na ya transfer nipa mako 1000 aba ni constituency wanye dede anye press conference o court na say yan reverse wo mo no back to where they come from. Go and check the press release. Last week.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Court.
I have read it.
Court, no.
Even I have watched
exactly. They say constituency be obi any mobia. Omo NDC for a transfer nipa 1000. E ko menhia South. Oh. Omo de omo call ye no. Omo de omo call tachi efie because I was say o kire fie.
How do you determine it? Because it is not meba. Enya obetimi aka say obi
me say NDC for now because NDC for year
you cannot say
evidence NDC for year health work e wo menhia South e be catch say the urban yenhwe here because the vote they will get within menhia South
but they it not enough meba today the NPP are calling almost say meba yeah establishes that then you continue. The NPP are saying they will get 300,000 in the voter region.
Yes.
That will be the history.
Yes.
So can somebody say that based on this, it means that there has been an illegal transfers a voter region.
Okay.
The voter region. Yes. Once at the last election, you had little over 100,000.
Yes.
So the different 200,000, which for me, it's a fit be a bad day say MPP bit me achieve for now. And I'm not talking about say ACDA, but for now. So I didn't say there are a lot of political parties. Even when you offer the current ballot sheet now it's about to come. If we have 13 people, you understand? We have 13 presidential candidates. And they was singing out the NDC because you will do better in this constituency. Now one can say Obina acquire sardin you Nana. What the question NPP?
Nana. Overturning elections results. As easy as anything say boy Juma. Hoy na 40,000 overturning BT almost by 8,000.
It is so based on this.
Yanyina no na him said the betimi wini getting off. Even that time, na him say the Obeba parliament your friends Jamesi. But we're able to overturn there and close to close getting off to 3,000 votes. But Osha menshia South na me say NDC for say obia ye illegal transfer of votes into ye pese ye wiem and me say yen your constituency menshia South Enkrofo bi koye so won pese meka say NDC for koye illegal transfer dia come and share south. Me say obi akoye illegal transfer. Me nim say NDC for but won pese meka say NDC for na koye transfer na that's fine. Omo koye transfer no call me share south no. Ye parliamentary candidate na be press conference anka say be wia no. De oye ye ne say wo fa landlords omo tititi kromo. Of our landlords are more Ashtown. Asumasi, you see what you fear, you transfer any free. As one say, you see what you fear. It's what you fear and power. Say there be minimum. And they call court. Call court. Landlords nina bijina ye testify. Testify court to this say. Baby, I transfer mobile me and some form unko baby omu free. That is how responsible a political party will be. Unko tina sin chantro. And can say you transfer nipa 230,000 illegally. You don't even have 1,000 people to even come and say you transfer me. You don't even have 500 people. NDC cannot even bring 500 people on say omuna yes illegal transfer no. But the numbers be bregum say 235. Most say 235,000 people. Yaye illegal transfer. Me say yaye illegal transfer one constituency in Manchia South or court my reversing. The NDC could have gone to court with the evidence and more evidence. Oko court na e odi ama na ma reversing. Because court no be hwe say ampasa wusi we e na firi ha kwa. Wan nya sakra na wunya nipa no e ko gina ho. E ka say me man ka say yem famine free Tamale South enko Pusiga into ye de me ko ho nte reverse. It will be reversed. 38 people you reverse wo munyina ko Tamale South. Okay. But that was done. But Nana you flow forget about. Why do we have to do this? Because listen, when you read the Electoral Commission Act, the Constitution, one chair baby a bit me atuaba. One restricted say hana bit me atuaba. Exactly so. So me if me 1 million transfer what illegal me to about for recruit. Yes. Met me akase na me pese me to aba because I had a say me adwuma. Yes. Ya make what say. Yes. And a baby a metisisi a me MP ni Dr. Tobin. Yes. Sorry. Yes, me fa say Aduma Kukisi. Yes. Dr. Tobin is coming and I say any other person be obe contest no. Met hoba met me akase me pese me koto aba o trouble. Exactly. Me pese me koto aba o dade koto pon. The Constitution and the EC Act no e ma me ho kwan en hyame say chinchina baby a metena mento aba. Edi and will be quiet transfer as you did free side. And that is the problem. Transfer no. I was you have to be an ordinary resident at the place before you vote there. Untimi nkola de ade kokopon kotoaba. Abrawunte ho. And so why do they have to use the ahanamete as one of the features and grounds that you can make a transfer? Because ahanamete there, it should be where you are contesting. You understand? If you have a paper say me person me contest a member of parliament. Emrani chere say o pese oto aba we constituency you must be an ordinary resident of that place. Me maternal trouble throughout my stay in Accra for the last 7 years me trouble constituency. Okay. My wife na oto aba o wineba. Ye transfer my transfer na kwa Ashanti region. You understand because now oto aba na we a student e wo ho into we school but now oto aba wo ho my transfer no ko. So very important to say ene Emrani chere even 1 million transfer ubetimi aye. The most important thing is nipa no say me person free hakwa. Any problem bia. Na wo NDC say unim say ya transfer nipa 280 something thousand. Akọ baby a eni say omukọ ho no. Unyina so be na wo. Okay. Fakoma easy. All right. Easy enye ho adwuma. Wa mama nkasa wa ma. Mama because I'm interjected you. Let me give you 30 seconds to wrap up now menya this radama. What's if Dr. Bosman Asari? Ote hai. Ebia akizu se we MPP nida. Ebia akizu se we NDC nida. Again, wabusuafo NDC ni MPP wo. Ghana ha ene obi antimi hold position bia. Obano wo fa se no 21 years. But because so we wo fa se no eno nkyere se chinchina oye NDC ni. So me my wife me that man me NDC na me mama MPP ni. Me mama owo me. No MPP ni because ono joining MPP in 2005.
I see.
That time no health insurance buy no ninua kuma eyare no Nigeria na oyare na omode ba Ghana o Ghana ha ko ye dwuma ho yare na omode ne buy okọ hospital yesi ye omo ye operation no ombeji 240 cedis that time 240 cedis and so omo ye promotion for health insurance okọ health insurance 7 cedis 20 pesos obenya operation ni free okọ ye health insurance 7 cedis 20 pesos onya identity free ye no operation with that government hospital free enti ma me say aban a ode ade ya aban e aban pa enti o say di akire me communicator for NDC na me ma me MPP ni obi a woni me ma be wasante afijase bia nim se no MPP ni but na abusua ni nyina NDC for because e bidudu na follow me Dr. Peter Alajete
and the wife
me ba Larry Ajete no executive member tama na Peter Alajete national chairman of MPP na ne ba Larry Ajete executive member e Greater Accra
Oba ono kwa say the wife kwa na wife is NDC.
Me say ni ba ni mpo a ono kra wo no. What you say no executive member e wo NDC but na we e wa ha. So say boss man your friend say Jean Mensa say emfa ne say nikunu e MPP ni a. What is the big deal? Krom ha ya nya ware sakra. A national officer and a former national officer for your friend saying Afia Kotoni your friend saying
Afia Kotoni chief mining
where your national deputy national organizer where your former deputy national comms director of the
and
party.
Rollins and his wife Nana Kuredo Ajma Rollins NDC then we so quote the party. Okay, thank you very much. My message be let me read it because almost my fair to you according to Krobia Unia Krobia, Deputy Communications Director, Edema New Patriotic Party, was saying the illegal transfer. Okay, first of all, say Ziega, please allow Awar to make his case. You are the host of the show. You allowed Namwale to make all his He wrote lies, but not allowing Awar to make his point. That's not fair. And I'm so I say the illegal transfer was from the quarters of NDC. Allow our bro. Tell Ni Amwale that who alleges must prove. The PC for Menchia was able to prove his allegation in court. The EC has an existing system to clear whatever issues there are in the register. The NDC stop complaining like babies. We are sick and tired of the unsubstantiated allegations. Honorable Namwale, let me give you a few minutes to do the rebuttal. Then I want to take a just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. What's starting 59? Okay. So just 2 minutes. Only if I said 9 o'clock. Okay. 9 to finish. Then Awa will take his Biden. You go for another topic. Okay. Go ahead.
It's not a novel. Say, that. Say a novel. Say registration. You might update. Me, I've been a registration officer before. Now, so present DC. Every you see close machine now at the chair the woman ye ba they announce say so it was seen and they be a for cry just say you don't bring it to the press but we the political parties we know when there's discrepancy we tell them this is a discrepancy no ya tally that atos pepe and I did say Excel Microsoft Excel it doesn't make mistake. What you put in garbage, you get garbage. Yes, Lipano intentionally putting something that is not right. Wow. And you chew now. Initially, argue, or say argue. They argue.
Yeah, like, I remember that. Was I was looking
but
for it.
The following day, no, on because so I know correct. The NDC cano, ampa. And the last you see, the card say, I said, look at it. Say, more bianco, we said, no correct. What we were saying, said never said to answer a Ghana card. No, they were not putting it there. And I've been seeing it since 2019. Yet I see a pre-Ghana card. No, I am pre-Ghana. The voucher must be since 2019. Come off, I see and Ghana card in quantity registration and go to register. But to register, he said, do a voter register room and Ghana card. The card was 2019 and can I go to on to me day on to me register. That I got to also and just swing state and just swing constituency. Anytime the NDC is divided, me, I lost the president. Mama won in my constituency by 5,000 votes. I lost by 1,600 because we were divided. nyamani no call primaries no eh ye omo hu say with some omo hu say cause you call NDC primaries I will never lose. So they preach skirt and blouse and I lost.
So they said omo accuse say okoka asem no enye na marry ye me boy.
What's it?
Omo say me bia na omo accuse say okoka asem bi ene na ma okolusu ye no ne de.
Oh no it's not because you see
so mo dokro ne nchi na mkombe to ama.
I get to correct MP propaganda.
I am a pass or clear side in it.
Oh, it is never on Saturday.
It is all over the place.
No, Mama Cho,
the videos, the printing.
Some printing B. Saturday, minimum says it's fake. I want him to Saturday, mini, I think I'm a minimum. You know, almost any call was a platform. Saturday, the Obecas, Biba say fake. So it wasn't true. I never said that. And I'm saying, Phyllis says, media. I don't be a fellow. La no mo say be dia airport one baby you go bu sala yu na e da no mo si wor mo no na MP4 track won do mo si o na mo dey see few but me I don't care at least I've been MP for 12 years
mama
MP we just twice since democracy we win twice per your constituency
okay now 05 next year twice okay
honorable say enye no kre say enye novelty say EC e de ade no e ba public
just am kind
what I can say there be me say a novel so mo dey ba public mo publish mo publish on Facebook almost every daily update am we on Facebook a novel in see that what I will say ampa e wo ho nanso enya afi na mo dey ama press so you still on my seminar me kind no
you see the kind say they don't compile novel so mo compile na because that compilation we are doing it already
enya novel yeah compile dey bia yeah eba headquarters street
so it's like you are talking oranges was talking up
exactly so the only thing they say
go ahead
again so occasion say asi edun ketia anka say mo bia on register enya no correct this is Ghana Web NDC directs all members to boycott Ghana card registration. This is Ghana Web
but he gave grounds
meba The opposition National Democratic Congress has directed all its members to boycott registration for the Ghana card from the National Identification Authority. A press release signed by General Secretary Johnson Asiedu Nkete on Monday, 23rd July 2018, explained that the functional executive of the NDC at its meeting on Thursday, 12th July, took that decision.
Honorable.
Press release.
Let's go.
2019.
All right, Dreams Fertility Clinic for some catch. Mr. Mo. Yeah. Mr. Mo. All right, sir. Dreams Fertility Clinic for some catch. Say, Obia, awo moya awarefo awo aye den dia mamo Dreams Fertility Clinic for some umra na yefa ye fantoa ye famamo. What say? Yeah, holistic and 100% organic treatment. I did be mau. Na yen so free. Herbal medicines a supplement. A free United Kingdom, any New Zealand, any diaba. Was said ya ama a warning to me and dia blocking in nano on behena on be few ho unexplained infertility, blocked fallopian tubes, unsuccessful IVF, fibrocyst, irregular menstrual cycle, miscarriage, period pains, premature menopause ni na eka hubi ometimi aboa eyi free ho afi be madian low sperm count, low libido, sexual dysfunction, penile rigidity, erection problems ne penis and strength in movement obi honomo a na munhya danye de papa, thickness, enlargement among others obi honomo a be mani tibu adwuma kama but ebia na emu ha na eswaswa eno no betimi a enlarge ne kama de amawa abre kofa susuan so bia ma when you are large in we are at 3 months now, such a dubia or bear the kama edia mount. Dreams a fertility clinic and a whole beer a quaquagina or quite bedo so kama, nebi bio hubiano, ye the year atwa ye edia mount. Your tema community 22 Estate Junction for number we see 059 0597225 388 0597 225388 and 059 5389 059 5389 and 0599 55220 059 955 522. All right, for Kessben 92.9 megahertz. Now, Mbesa our Kessben TV. So, Sabrede, you call the next topic now. You to a poma, your commercial so abba. Yabeka I say almost a month now, and Kessben march for your day Galamsey expose be at the bar abonting. And nearby ye the whole gun will be a kahwa 70 edumakuopin institutions civil society groups and ya hodo omuna dom ho agim se call no se na do dan kwaku fado embane illegal mining in this country. We haven't done enough. GJ president Redu Fonso Akasa kire say the na do dan kwaku fado did not do enough to keep the situation on and the matters arising. Mame Shase free our Mohammed so Galamsey Nanado down Kwakufuado were failing 2 months to the elections, and we are still seeing before Yebekosono, you could take the GGA president as more kind and the embraces here. Okay.
Over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions overlapping with river buffers should be abrogated, and illegal mining, commonly referred to as Galamsey, is currently a topical issue in the country due to its devastating effect on the environment, particularly our water bodies, which serve as major sources of drinking water. My administration welcomes all stakeholders in the country who have condemned this devilish act and are calling for urgent steps to tackle the issue head-on. Galamsey has wreaked havoc on our environment and all our water bodies. As a Ghanaian, it saddens me to see once clean bodies of water turn a dark brown color. This is shameful, and we must all, as Ghanaians, wage a war against Galamsey. It will be recalled that a few weeks ago, the GJ organized a press conference to call for an end to Galamsey in cooperation with the Media Coalition Against Galamsey and other civil society organizations.
Kessben.
There should be strict enforcement of all mining laws and regulations without any concessions, as well as the imposition of maximum sentences on offenders.
Kessben.
This is a reliable approach to addressing this issue. We are aware that some time ago, Mr. President, the father of the nation, made a firm vow to stop Galamsey, but regrettably, that promise has not been fulfilled, Mr. President. You are barely 3 months until the end of the administration, and we are hopeful that you will deal with the situation before you leave office. Now, Chairman, Your Excellency, we still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions. We still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions overlapping with river buffers should be abrogated, and all mining activities within 100 meters buffer of all rivers and streams should be halted with immediate effect. We
all right,
also
that's the DGA president and Eka na Okasano Yedanasina awa. He said the president hopes say president Bitimio too Adianasin the name Kakrana Akano. It tells you that Opeso say president will and also power to stop the Galamsey even a week, but untime enye. What should the Kessben looks like the president has failed this country?
I feel sad. Anytime I hear people talk about Galamsey na Omokasa president affili in the fight against Galamsey na, because the only thing you can do about Galamsey and it's you keep it under control. You cannot eliminate it. Even in Australia, there is illegal mining. In South Africa, there is illegal mining. but omo control no kama. Ghana ha president and can say wo tuase wo say me president atu on the line. Eye den o the president two on the line. Enye MPP for na two galamsey no. Oba 2017 na Ghana for mo and central for and a chassis with media collation. Say yinsu say environment ni say into president ye hu bibi NDC for say o mine no. O ma say galam your friend say ye kwaye no. Ti ye hu bibi. Oba first 3 months na mo start edishia no. And I say ade no me president beto on the line. Na makon santo kwano. Sana okan. Wankasa me ende no. O say mekon to kwano. Na semu enkrofo kura beto tia me amekon. Okon. Etutia no. But nyam ko won the na fulfill no winning. We only won only some few Galamsey constituencies in Washington region. But the whole western region, western north, we lost all the seats. Because at that time, not all fight to them. Abain be anywhere waba on my imua or fight Galamsey chain abain. On home da from 2017 our castle the president at on the line. On home da. Or started first one Galam stop. Yeah, Antentam, a second one. Galam stop 2, mebwa. Antentam
Vanguard.
You can operation Vanguard. Ninjina ye ko akokun. Edru baby you can say operation hot. Injina ho. Ye shishi excavators Ghana. What you say? So you gusua. Still you gusua air fighting. No so Dr. Baomia any no air fighting no. Na yesua bibie free mo. Because first one air halt and you can say yanko Vanguard, you can say yanko halt. Ninjina no Antentam. Any who say the best option ene is not for us to sit on radio and lament. Me and radio so enke can say oh galam say hi. What is the solution of the next leader? Akufo do there why ne there. Wa konkodin why ne there bedru pempensobi. What is the next leader saying? Aka 3 months, aka 80 something and 70 something days to elections. Dr. Baomia say me name boss na ase no. Manya hunu bebree from the boss yenye menene ye no. Nti de meye ne say manso nkwanta so obi ti ho na opese oje license ekoye prospecting so okohwehwe se gold ho a ye ma ne license biom ye ma sa license ni biom ma obi nkohwehwe ye wo geological survey o ye mo ye oman ne dia adwuma o mo ya no ye be hye o mo kena na o mo akọ na o mo akọye survey no omo ye wia omo komanso nkwanta na omo koye survey ni wo ho a na ya simplify the process a JJ license no ebi koye Galamsey because okoje license na wanya wakoto asase na wi oba na oje license na wanya eti ya say people like Kwakuja to Ablakwa ejina baby say yama license makuma 1005 he doesn't even understand it uma nipa 56 license ena oman no almost say environment ni nyina
to that level.
So who say let's simplify it and get a lot of people license. Waja asase no o ye no ho enti man license no it was so best simplifying. O wia oman no ohene no assemblyman opinion leaders no ye the baby a geological service gold wa ha na ebe show monsa.
Hey, and is that assembly?
So ye be my community mining, regulated community mining say aha gold no wa hanto monye. Ye be ban it and fine. Na ye the minerals development bank aba be to gold catches aba. Inti wia ochina ukọ manso nkwanta na insurance e ho na weche no. Weche wo hene no.
Yeah.
Omo amudi omudin ekoje ade no. Omo mpenim obi nsensuo no because omo na numusuo ho. You've worked in Galamsey areas. Mean say why reports me bri ho. Foreigners na ko. People who don't even come from the place. It was saying so crying fan. But Dr. Baomia page 195 of the manifesto say the mayor say you best simplify na the regulators alcohol. Regulators need to kromo. It's yamamu community mining. Regulators to kromo. Ohini o mining na di yamamu say munye. Mundidi ho. Yeah, the go catch seba. It won't go wash it. Gold on unsuo mu bio
what time ne yaso but quickly Mr. It means that Nanado Gusu or Komeba.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. So what happened to the drones now? Sir, 200 drones that the government buy a cost
and tracker.
That's a 300
exactly
$3 million. Okay, about sir drones no said that's why Juma. How come that Antimia identify a certain sport that Galamsey, but it had to take the journalists to go and identify and the question.
So question the American say my name say me say you started fight na SN different forms from 2017 up to NA. Yeah, any different forms.
But the most current, the most recent one is the speedboat.
The who say you hear police. The yes from 7 years. You hear police to stand on anyone. You hear soldier to stand on anyone not to destroy the water. You see, you the bomb mine. We are bit me a cover. Your reclamation easy because gold no. Muyabamu gold catches na mutimi 2 gold no krana. O mine beto gold.
Okay.
O mine e beto gold no. E di aye gold for oil and gold for reserve. Enti ebema sidi nukre jina. This is the proposal. Bibia eye lamentation biano. We don't need it. Obia obeba beka say ye SAO because mo NDC for Muna Papa no meeting dia na makoma. Sir Dr. Tony Obin. He's a disaster.
No, he said Mr. Tony Obin. And can say sir.
Oh, Obi awako jina baby ako jina baby a your friend. Baby a to go say mundi gala na me ba muna muntuma NDC. Mundi gala na muntuma NDC. Obi na we millions commission. Offer takwa o. Enu nti na man grofo no kwa. No grofo kwa no say onye hwe. The word say I should even use that because onu na ema ya yensuo no say.
Okay. Honorable Namali, the time na so me man 9 minutes. Ma me man 9 minutes near yemfantu apo.
In the first
but the dikan ma me musa. Wa twema dwena si bibi so say the president started the Galamsey fight 3 months. It says about 6 months into his it means that
and all the banned by for 2 years.
Untimi shese kase politicians wo mudia. Then ubetimi aka say the majority of omo concessioner illegal concessioner no more to Galamsey were NDC people. Do you buy
if you have concession, it's not illegal. If you have concession.
Okay, I'm talking about illegal concession.
And I'm just so we are concession. Illegal concession. How will I say NDC or illegal concession? I'm not talking about that. With the fatu chain. I catch Ghana phone and I say Nya can about electoral process, you know. I confirm to Ghana phone and I say or no passcode to the EC Electoral Commission register no. Because or see or register or transfer the yere from Winneba to Ashanti region.
Yes.
So
once transfer no.
Hey, you said it here. You said it here. Say who transfer o yere.
Me man
One catch it ni o man yere transfer you.
Basa wana boy.
He has the passport. I'm telling you.
Oh, that be honorable. Person chest there.
No,
transfer no boy. Transfer the yere honorable please. As for this one.
I'm a potential lawyer. I listen. Or see or transfer ni from Winneba to Ashanti region. So note it down. This man has the passport.
Say na mwali.
Wasanso admit say nana do ni line ni presidency eto line can so resign.
Debbie.
Or the presidency eto line. Wa admit say they fail.
Me I didn't say
the
that.
failure, so he used Australia and other country be say they have never been able to fight Galamsey. And because of that, no, Ghana ain't been fighting Galamsey. Fair enough. One fairly. That's all. Yeah. We'll use the existing protocol. We'll use the existing protocol. There are rules and regulations and laws. If we implement them, all this illegal, we say no. Galam stop. We say because obedi concessioner more department and agencies, ministries, department and agencies. You are in charge of the environment. You are in charge of mining. You are in charge of assembly. Munim say, Siema a license for prospecting. You mining no. Ese mu di e kyerem ko say ni ID man because your standard operating procedure. In your standard operating manuals, in your standard operating protocols are yɛ mining, legal mining. So obi eko na O2 gold no need license ah. Who assembly e dey na wo ye. DC our dey na wo ye. MC our dey na wo ye. Wow. So it is just implementation. You are now insulting Tony Obi, somebody who has been the Minerals Commissioner before. Okase say Muntuma NDC. Na say ye ba, choose say be license mo adwuma. Do you give a license without giving protocol?
One can license, one can say concession. That was what Kwakubo he said. Obama concession say muntu. One can license.
Tony Obi will give you concession without giving you license.
Yes.
Listen. We are going to do something legally as a minister. Osi oba ko tran ho.
Ono an be sa ba.
Osi ono be ba ho no. Na oba ho ma, obema concession. Do you give concession on paper or you legal means to give concession? The man has been before. And don't twist.
Oma 56.
Me don't.
And no say illegal no do also.
Look, me just say don't twist it. The man said he will give concession. If he's the Mineral Commission, he become the commissioner again. Na mo twist it kasi wa kan boni, wan kan boni bia. Yema 56. And the moment was saying 3,600 into the forest reserve.
Into even 3,000.
3,600
Ghana has license
into the forest reserve.
Up to 2,000. Ghana has license in up to 2,000.
Nipa forest reserve 3,600. Ombe Janu say akache say obulusu money areas. They didn't lose any money in the Ashanti region. They didn't lose any money in Eastern region. Western region, they lost only 25%. They won 75% of Western region.
Western is our stronghold already.
You lost only 25% of the money areas.
Since 1996.
You won.
Since 1996, you are winning Western region.
Since 1992.
Yeah.
Since 1992, I've never won.
Western is our stronghold.
He's distracting me. It's your stronghold.
Our money kasa.
Wrong. Eti we omu tu futu egu enkrofo so nia omu tu omu kasi obe say ba omu be say e na ba omu aka wetin ayeda
most
ba omu
na mo dey any saying David money kasa please all kasa wa mbebe araboko egu aye medum the mic no go aye
obi even say krebu no or we preku
oh
krebu for we preku but the way you are behaving yes krebu no no nsa that's how they behave Kremoni or we preku. That's how they behave. So you should stop.
Honorable, ask for this one.
I will draw it. I will draw it. Allow me.
So honorable, Oduanu si na Yanshade. You gave us an alternative, dear Dr. Baumiaso about.
And I'm next. Baldadash.
So what is that?
Baldadash.
What is that?
Baldadash. I said we have standard operating manuals for her. We have standard operating procedures. You're trashing. As you say, environmentalists, miners, they are in our books.
Including,
so just implementing,
including releasing the illegal miners.
Oh, I know here another
context. Yes,
another narrative. They are just victims. The real culprits are there. One I'm saying, tell to me, but TV so I say this is solid gold. This is solid gold. Where meanwhile, you say Akuntaman ye man license here. Only license. So where did he get a solid gold? That's through illegal mining. Or not your Ninkola what we say field hormone. Omni akochu on edu akot to prison. These are the people that the victims must be released.
All right.
So I will go to the kingpins.
All right.
If you just see the brown go bribe general free fano if you just MPP chairman no kakọ omo na ese
if just MPP
drabbing
oh say
aluta
if just drabbing you say the same thing
Debbie Ashanti region asem na ye
that's how
the same people but yeah establish yes
Asokore
Efijase constituency as Efijase Asokore constituency na na are you a free year as a member
first run e just drabbing and e be
and e drabbing constituency
pamuno hwe no MPP chairman ye galamsey onu no yanche no na nkwala na ye chi so these are some of the things I can want say no enti the MPP for the menua awon be oman bofo because oman Ghana for ho akire wom papa no mo si bi enka wow odi ade ema afupongo na odi abagu so a wa piano so sa edidi na tem sa amunu se akoy oya ye na adui na wa be say kro no odo you yama kwadunde
nana ade ba ko ne se asama o kan nyina no omo ni alternative ba ko kra the alternative omo won say former president Mahama say oba omo ayaje omo concession Ibrahim Mahama nanka O2 nyina hini gold bauxite illegal no o say obe send the concession amano again omo ya che omo galamsey no omo be say yensuo no that is the alternative of the NDC akunta mining enya license in 2010
only license
onya license
under
former president Mahama
on social media
onya license in 2010
on social media
under former president
the authorities
Mahama.
under your watch says he has no license
The
authority under your watch.
They said he
has no license.
Entered Nimrim Forest without a license.
I say
but that doesn't mean that authority didn't have it.
Your authority says your Akunta miner won't be only license.
All right, thank you very much. Honorable Ani Amasa Namwale, former member of parliament, Director and former deputy agri minister. Invited by him.
Law school, is it?
And
enrollment.
To God be the glory.
Yes,
to God be the glory.
Oh, okay, right.
Wow. Wow. To God be the glory.
From there, then.
No, Honorable Umre. It's Umre.
Let me say, commissioner of O2.
There be chess Umre.
So what town am I?
Honorable Umre. What go school? What be member of parliament? Honorable. What go school? What be member of parliament? What be deputy agri minister? Why yes, say dear be no here.
Oh, you see, you have to inspire the people of Ghana, the youth of Ghana. So it's not too late.
No, it's an inspiration. Only the
me papa, me source father.
Yes.
Besos father me ora kwabna kese. Yes,
look at the time I'll call you. Yes.
So our year koya da say nyakopo. Ono so ko ne ba. Ora kwabna kese ono ne ba the girl.
Me wan me no lawyer so.
But ono ne ba do ko na ni jalo.
Okay, only say
all right, thank you very much. Honorable Ni Amasa Namwale, a former member of parliament, Ladade Kotopon deputy and the former deputy agri minister, National Democratic Congress, Eastwell, National Democratic Congress administration, and Awo Mohammed, a public relations officer at the YEA and a member of National Communication Team LPP New Patriotic Party. And I'm what they say yati omokara sabrede in Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for Babetina say you know mo babetwe nkomo and now ko pass asia to a enko petro boy enko ba bia akoto asase a asase ne da ho no wakofu atua kana waduru fie na afise se de me wasase o kofa plan say bia me kosiri obekona bia yesi odan no obi gusu agidigidi yesi enkoto asase wo ba bia ena wasi udawi ekreti bebru yebitimi bedwiri tugu nkra ha esi ba bi enkoto asase a woda wontimi na must comfort ba be kirem na on be may comfort omo ye divine intervention omo ba be kan sa. All right, odi anka me chiachia
yes mpa
odi asempa sorry
yeah me nua so
bibi aboko de
awo nyame adom boko na nso e
ya mi ado na promotion da so koso de
eguso koso we are band on the 8th of November of this year
8th of the November
8th November and a band
why see
and then kosan ke ya wie de that but amount for frese ba kono ye no o mate ni o ma se na o mo so person mo de o mo jimbi ntino mo sese yankoso anto aso
okay
na o mo so enya akwanya ni bi.
Okay. So tell us in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, me that say. I was on phone chason kon and the free Imascon Estate Ghana Limited as ye. Baby biata wo hye yen any baby bia wutie bia no ye debre wo. Na Imascon Estate Ghana Limited sadie me nua de ka chem no eye adwumako so kon ye ton sase papa. Ensase a woto a mansosem bia ni so. Ensase a woto free ho no mu a woni langard ni bia ni asam. Wo bia antwese ka median so mekum. We be pamu mfra asase ne so woni busuani bia ni mansotwen woni wahene bia ni mansotwen woni abusuan pani bia ni asam de anti atesa ne se ansana Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye beton ya asase de ama no na nipa kwa ye gi asase ne free ne nsam ya ye ton dia ma ye make sure say ehun sikasam ehun kratasam bibi bia da wose ye ho no ya ye genuine enti sa won so ye ton de ma wo a enya afai no obi baba tata wo enya afai na asa akwa nso ewo asase no achi mini oni nyina ba ya adwensa enkramantama no de sadia na mini ana eka no wo beto asase ni ba wie no na afai akwa bibia wo ho ye ba obo otu akum ye de seka ne aba besan ye be pamu afra asase ne so ba wie ase no aboka to agukwa wo be sudan ba wie no ni aka to se ba bia wusi asase no ewusi wo dan no asase nya wo dia na bebi kura otama ankra no na eho achia na wo se wo ye kwam ye be kan se bebre be wiase no na wo dan ye hima gufom wo boka to agukwa enu nti ane ye de to anim se Imascon Estate Ghana Limited bra na oni yen emedi nkuta ho bra na beto asase ne bi awo ya so afi se ye de ye make sure sa asase no ye di market ne kama baby a ye ton dia ma no eye baby a ye yi akwan ne bi bia to ntam ya ye land survey aye bi bia hwie ya ye ton asase ne de ma wa wonya wa ha bia da e wa kire de enti ade bia ye ba ye kasa ne ye de ensase ye bo pan e ho a ye ho ene say over 32 good years ni tienye over 32 good years enie ana Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya ton sase ediama Ghana de hye awo ma bepiem ewa Ghana hanomo ya yenya chimato bia da ewo ho wo bia amfa yenko police station da wo bia amfa yenko gina court da ye bibia ye bia no eye genuine enti abosbodi yenko a ane yeguso ya yenya ewo ye customers enchen we ya me ne wo kasai ebinum free abrochire aba betobi ya ma ja asase ne ato no mo esan kwa kobo mo bra ya ma ba asan aba beto asase ne se eda hono wa bra obi amfa ne nsan kan ye minia ho am na ton sase pa eti sei bebo no ma to asase na ya ma wo just 3 years 3 years no san so onya bibi wo so a ni age afri wonsam enso ye de me se enhran kanya me se Imascon ye ba ye no ebinum beto sase mi more than 10 good years more than 20 good years ye bu akwa wo se me to asase minia me ho awe me hu sikasam ansa enu ntino modi ya me kwa ba ma sa beto so ampara mpani nuani ampara wo mo kwa ba ye no wo ma beto sa asase da honom ya wo bia mfa ne nsanka ye niwura o say you obi o say ye yo wo bia mfa ne nsanka asase no edaso adade da edaso atim de atim no encroachment no transfer chese me kanima kan say Imascon se fa ho to ye so na wo de baby a wo bia no so wo abrochire so wo Ghana ha emfa ho ne mantam awo bomodi abra na beto asase ne bi onsa hanom eye Ghana nyina capital city erisa wonya asase to e wo hanom a eye kama pa sai wo betime se wo dan wo so atena so wo abra wo bia ha betime bia company bi e wo so no anya mfa so pay wa e wo so minia me kan e bia wo tie mi wo te ka mu ana wo te dwumadia bi me se bomadi abra TV so bomadi abra social media so na be nsase no a ye kan ho asem no ebra ye dia manfo kwa asase ne so ye kwatwa wo de edima wonom ya soja fo nyina aka ho apresi fo nyina aka ho immigration service emu nipa bi eka ho prison officers eka ho adwadifo aka ho welders eka ho offense so wani omo pam ade fashion designers wo nyina aka ho chesa enipa wudu nyina da emfa ho ne adwuma obia eye no saafo bi abayaso ye ede achi akwa asase ne so akwa akotobi ntiminia ebra wutiami nyagidie ne arehemu ebia me kampo discam abusiafo ama wonma di hwemo ebia discani cha obi sani pani nto asase ne bi manenso waye scan basa me se numbers am de betutwai eye Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye numbers ye ton ensase papa wo to asase ne ye na wonya obi obesi ama wa wo betimi de ho ato ye so ye wo contractors o ma bene ye o ma sisi amanfo dan bebredi am wonom e wo abra chimato no ha bia ma akire enti wo de wo sika ne mayen sempo ye nto asase ye sida ne bi ma wa eno so wonya wo ha bia wa akire ye be sida ne kama de amawo de yansa wo de plan ne beba ye be sini kama e de amawo ebusan ye numbers ni je ne ye wi the prices ne ba bia won atoja ye number edi kan no e ye 0553
0553
840
840
6 646
646
0553
0553
840
840
646
646
and 0553
0553
838
838
730
737
0553
0553
838
838
730
730
and 0209
0209
155
155
437
437
0209
0209
155
155
437
437
abusa yensasa ye kan wansam yi ewo chopoli abusa chopoli ami kan wansam ewo Greater Accra region yada any voter region na chopoli ami kan no ewo dowenya kwan no so baby a Central University wono baby a Sagleme affordable housing ewo no sa kwan no so ana chopoli ewo na woduru chopoli wono ma ewan so ana Reverend Sam Kranchankra also for pani appointment say Apostle General ewo na na so dan kese a wasia womu kompaibo ewo hono ye ya tundin say Shiloh City ana Shiloh City no eho ana ewo ye no wono ana bohye wobedi kan edru imaskon yensas no so ansa na watrampo akwasofo pani na so dan kese ba bia ewo no afenso ye ne New Airport City no a wono eba besi no ana bohye me ba me catch say Kotoka International Airport empenifo me ati asesa ewo no ye choked oh ehonum aye congested chesa honum ekire ka so enu ntina ewo se yetimi esi baby foforo sa bia mo kwakwasi ne honum ana bohye yensas no enida ensuom ana enida techem na emom ensuo ne nkane ode bedi djuma no ne nyina bi aye available ewo ho yedi kan si amanfo dan wo so ewo baby mo etete honum a chese eni pompo tete odeda ana ensasa ya kan wasem no aye flatland ya cha honum te set desert so abusia ya tu abula ewo ehonum ya sa wo ba be su dan na ya se be sensu ani free wa bra wontu akapre ananse dama ene nsasa ya kan wasem no one plot enkane na eye 30,000 cities na eye 30,000 cities nanso ya dwene wonti ate so e de aba 18,000 cities 18,000 cities etitis canon 180 million sade be ya wo betimi atobie ana fe half plot nsi e betwa near the amount and also enkane na eye 15,000 na ene yate so edi aba 9,000 Ghana cedis ayat it is 90 million na eno the package egu akwam the amount say bra na wo ba no one plot no the kind for eye 3,000 Ghana cedis titis kano for 30 million ebra be to asie won what the 3,000 to asie near the work as near coach with the Eddie amount. No one shall say so done ever so. Now 15,000 now akano. You are spreading 1 year Eddie amount. 1 year near spreading Eddie amount. No to boase. No one turn a kaka come say 1 year besono. No one turn in a area. I will say your office no I was Sprinters Road, Community 18 Junction. Sprinters Road. Community 18 Junction. Yani alai filling station o kwano so no. Ane di enhwani mom. Ye san eben KFC bia mo ton aduane no. Enti abusia je no masim. Ebra ye akwa mo mfra yen. Mo fra beba mo offices mu dwom. Ene mo ba be di nkomo na question bia no. Mo bisa na nso ya chem ade amamu. Ne mo ba be to asase ne bi. Abusia ye numbers no eniem. Eye 0553
0553
840
840
646
646
0553
0553
840
840
646
646
and 0553
0553
838
838
730
730
0553
0553
838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209
0209
155
155
437
437
Imaskon Estate Ghana Limited. We say, I'm on Friday.